Hey guys, my name is Cindy Stidgen and I am here with another, I guess, speed draw. I want to quickly apologize if you hear any random tweets, any random noises coming from this video. I have my door open for one, and then I have animals in my room, so that's number two. So that's what you'll probably hear too. But yeah, I am drawing today. As you can see, I also got myself I finally got myself a light pad. It is the Parblo A47 light pad. So far, I really like it. I've had it for, I believe 3 days now, and I've used it like twice now, and yeah, I'm like very much in love with it. I can't wait to continue to use it. And I decided to finally tear out one of my sketches out of my sketchbook, and this is one of them. It's pretty much a girl with a unicorn mask, or see how I see them, because one of my previous videos is one of like a wolf, and the whole concept behind these pictures is pretty much these girls like ripped off the face of, you know, a wolf, and in this instance a unicorn, and they wear it. And for me, that's more of a what's the word I'm looking for? It's more of a sign of evil. They're not meant to be, you know, good or, you know, kind-hearted. They're meant to be pretty evil. So although she does look like a beautiful woman, I mean, that was wrong of me to say, but I mean, she is a beautiful woman, but she is an evil person. That's just how I took on it. And then I have two more pieces the same exact way that I might release in the near future. Now that I have my light pad, I can totally do it. But that was the whole idea behind these images. They are not very friendly people. And yeah. And then here I was showing you that I'm going to around it with just the outside with my brush pen, and the rest is done with fine liner micron. I think I used a 03 and 05. I went first with 03, and then I think I went in for the line weight with the 05. And then later on, you'll notice that I go back with the brush pen to make the outer line much thicker. So yeah. I honestly do not know where the idea for this little series came from. It just popped into my head one day. I think I saw like, not a reference, but I saw like an image. I can't remember, I guess on Instagram, but I can't remember what it was. And it just inspired me to, you know, create these women in these interesting attires, we'll say, because I mean, they are wearing it. But yeah, and I love unicorns. Like, unicorns are my favorite mythical creature. So, you know, for me, this is very, this is like touching, like, how can I put it? Like, I don't know, I feel like I really had to put my all into this one, especially. I mean, I love wolves too, but just, you know, unicorns have a little bit more softer place in my heart just because they're my favorite. But I wanted to make it very fairy tale-ish. Like, I wanted it to look like, one, like it came out of coloring book, which I think I nailed, and two, I wanted it to be very colorful, very bright, very like big pop, I guess you could say. And you'll see what I do with the background later that really, for me, it made it pop. And what I also noticed, I really enjoyed the ending piece just because it shows where I've grown in my art and where I still need to improve. And you'll find out where, I think you'll see where I need to improve more. And I'll probably point it out. So, but yeah. But I thought about a lot what I wanted to go with, like the color scheme, and I ended up going with, since I'm gonna make her lighter tone, I decided to start with like the darker at the bottom, so like her shirt and her cape, and then I go lighter as I go up, and then her hair is probably the lightest of, no, it's not the lightest, it's the second lightest of this image. So yeah. Oh, random dog might start barking soon. Please don't. Yeah. And the whole time I was doing this piece, I was watching Bailey live stream. This was on a Tuesday, so Bailey was doing an art live stream. So I was just listening and coloring. And here on the skin, I noticed that, I think it was my E31, it made the skin seem like she had like a rash. I think it was very red. You can kind of tell. And I don't know, I think it was that one, the one I'm using right now. Might have been the other one previous, but it looked like red was coming through, pretty much like she had like a skin irritation like at the back of her neck. And I tried to go over it as much as I could, like I even touched it and like looked up close to the image, and I couldn't really, you know, get rid of it. But I could probably gone with my colorless blender now that I think about it. Oh well. But yeah, and here I did very minimal on the unicorn head. I wanted it to be white. I could have done it darker though. Now that I think about it, like, I don't know, my head was like not right yesterday, I guess. I did this one yesterday, and then I gave it like an orange, yellow. I can't talk. I gave it like a green blue eye, and then here I'm working on the skin again because I keep seeing that irritation color. There. And then here I go with the coloring the horn. I honestly did not know what to do with the horn, so I just made it in, not in contrast, I think that's the wrong word, but I made it seem like at the bottom it's purple and at the top it's purple again, like a pop purple, just so it like mixed in very well. I think it did a good job. And then I gave some color to the eyelids of the unicorn. And then here's the gruesome part for me is, you know, the red indicates the blood of like the unicorn, like where her head was cut off, pretty much. And pretty much what these women do is they make hoods out of these heads. It's quite, I think it's quite interesting. And I ended up naming her the Unicorn Maiden, or Maiden Unicorn. I don't know, I feel like she's just like this warrior woman, and you know, this is like her headpiece, like this is what she wears to show her pride, and you know, she pretty much is claiming that it's hers kind of thing. And I don't know if she's a princess, I don't know if she's just a dark sorceress. That I have yet to think of. I don't know if I ever will. But that was my whole thing as I was coloring this. I was trying to figure out like who she was and whatnot. Which was funny because the day I was like inking it in, because I did this in a 2-day period. This is now number 3, you know, editing the video. But I was watching Once Upon a Time, rewatching it. And I don't know, it was kind of giving me this Regina vibe. So I was like, meh. And what I wanted to point out earlier was the hair is something I really need to work on, in my opinion. I think the shading is good. It's just the stranding I need to really work on. It's not bad. It's better than what it used to be, especially now that my eye is a little, like, how can I explain it? Like, my eye catching it is much better. It looks decent. I think it just needs a little bit of work. It kind of looks like, I don't know, tiger print or something, which isn't bad. But then again, I am like, I don't have the supplies for blonde hair in my Copic collection just yet. So yeah, I ended up like mixing, I think it was like a greenish and like a yellow. I think it was, I can't remember the exact numbers right now. I don't have my little reference next to me, but that's what I ended up doing. I mixed in a green, like a yellow green first, and then I went over with my cashmere. I remember my cashmere. That's the brownish color that goes into it. Not the brown, the lighter brown, not the dark brown. The dark brown, I can't remember what that one was, but that one's a true brown. And here's the background, which it took me a bit to think of what I wanted to do, and I'm like very ecstatic with my idea, the way I did it, and how I did it. I think it was a nice touch, and here's where that, you know, not an evil essence, but it gives you like a little bit of a darker. You would think that, you know, I would put pink back there, purple back there, but I went with my grays, which is my W3 and W5. Those are the W's are my favorite markers right now. I have a 1, 3, 5, and 7. Those are my favorite. And I'm going with my Signo Uniball, just, you know, putting in highlights that I should probably work on too. And here I am trimming it off because I didn't like that it was too long, so I made it shorter. And I have not yet decided if I wanted to make this into prints. I'm hoping that I can. And here's the final look at it. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make prints out of it. We'll see. It's a work in progress. Like, I haven't really put much prints up on my shop, but my shop is open, and I don't know if I have the link below, but it should be. If not, pretty much it's Cindy Sigin Art on Etsy, and if you want to check it out. I don't have much up there, but if you want to, you know, see it, it's there. And here I am signing it off, and I'm sorry that it's blurry. My camera was not in good focus. And that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!